Morning, everyone, and welcome to the briefing for Monday, the 25th of March. Okay, going back to the overnight chart,
Something's not right.
Sorry about that.
Wait a few minutes and try some.
Sorry about that. Go back to the overnight charts. They've put this warm front on here, just down to the southwest. This low pressure just centered out, just slightly to the west of Ireland. Moving across to midday, that warm front has gone through, and we're left with a fairly strong southerly airflow by the looks of it, and this cold front they're just showing here down to the southwest. Doesn't look like that's really going to come through, and these fronts are just going to be sitting over us, and it's becoming a waving front, which is going to cause us some problems tomorrow. They're painting it right over the top of us. And continuing on into the week, becoming even more unsettled. Low pressure just out to the west, and you see all the frontal systems showing on here and all of the trough lines. Hard to predict exactly when this weather is going to end up over us with this much activity, but it does look like a very unsettled week. Winds today, 160, 170, about 25 knots. So, of course, that will put us on runway 16. That's pretty much straight down there. Let's have a look at the updated sat pic. Yeah, you can see pretty much overcast over the whole country at the moment. Rainfall radar, you can see a little bit out to the northeast. That's probably the remnants of that warm front. And then looking at the forecast, this area down to the west doesn't look like it's really moving too quickly. So you see we're just in this warm sector between the warm and the cold front by the looks of it. Going into the afternoon, it's getting a little bit closer, but it's not really coming towards us too much. So I think we're going to stay pretty much dry here, although it is a fairly damp, warm sector. So always a risk of some lower cloud. Public forecast then, showing just overcast all day. A steady breeze from the southeast, getting up quite strong into the afternoon, gusting up to 25, it's showing. Humidity currently quite high, reducing off a little bit later on, presumably as it warms up. So at midday, GFS is showing between 8 to 10 degrees, so let's say 9. 3 p.m, more likely to get 10 degrees, so it is very slowly warming up. And dew points around midday are 5, and later in the afternoon are also 5, so it's not going to change very much by the looks of it. That's the current view outside, very overcast, but this cloud is actually fairly high at the moment. Currently 6.5 degrees, dew points just over 4. Okay, Odium's latest, half an hour ago, a few clouds at 700, broken at 6,000. I haven't really noticed a few at 700 since then. Forecast then, they're showing broken at 4,000. This morning, ever so slightly lower, 2,000, 3,500, but nothing that's going to cause us too much of a problem. They have put here a tempo for the first few hours of scattered at 1,400. And they have put here some rain, actually. Farnborough then, similar picture. They're showing a few clouds at 4,800 at the moment. Okay, top meteo 10 a.m. is showing the chance of some lower cloud around. As we move later on, it's looking better. Potentially some cloud just below 2,000 feet, but nothing that's going to stop us, certainly winch launching. And going throughout the afternoon, the outside chance for a little bit of drizzle by the looks of it, but I don't really think we're going to see that, to be honest. By late afternoon, it has dried out a bit by the looks of it, and no low cloud to be worrying about. Okay, there's no towns in the local area to worry about today. Operationally, it's going to be a standard setup on 16. Launch point just offset to the edge of the runway, with the winch cables running down the edge here as normal. Aero towing will be on the grass from the west side. So standard 16 setup. All landings, circuits will be onto the grass as normal. The grass is damp. It is quite soft in places, but it's perfectly landable. Okay, 4K21, 774, 5, 6, and 8. 2K13, Sierra and Hotel. 2 baby drops now. We've got SH7 back yesterday, and 2 discs, SH3 and 4. Hopefully you've all read the ground handling guidance by now. If not, there's now a copy available in the launch point. Something else I'm trying is putting the radios in the buggies, just the ground radios. So for now, we'll be leaving them in the glove box, just in front of the passenger seat. I intend to get mounts for them eventually if we carry on with this. Please only use when essential. Remember, we'll be launching the winch launchers on that frequency, so don't be talking on it unnecessarily. And listen for either the buggy number or the reg of the glider you're towing. And if you have to call us, use the reg of the glider you're towing. Okay, we'll get what we can out today. I'll see you out there. Bye for now.